What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. Today we're going to start working on our fun wither statue. Now, if you've seen last episode, we didn't really have any idea on what to build here, so we made a wither statue in the creative board. And now we're going to build it here. We just need a lot of things. Shouldn't be too bad. Should be actually pretty simple because we actually don't need like any precision mechanism. Well, we need one, but we don't need any more than one. It should be fine. But we are going to need a lot of concrete. As you can tell, we need a lot of black concrete, which is 9 stacks. Thing about black concrete, I can do... How do I make the concrete? I need powder, which is gravel and sand. Now, technically, I have gravel. So yeah, we're going to need a whole bunch of different dye, which means we may have to go and hunt some squid because that's the only way to get black powder. But we need a lot more. So I guess it is time to go hunt for some squid. We just got to find them. Hey, look, a whole bunch of them. Charge! I missed again. Let me just collect all these. We're definitely going to need probably a stack or two, but if we get it, we get it. If we don't, then, well, we know we have more to go. And we're definitely going to need some sand as well. We're going to actually run out a lot. So as long as we have more in our storage, we should be fine. But I'm still going to hunt for squids because I need them. All right, we got to get some sand. We have 51 black dye, so should be decent enough. It gives 8 at a time, so we should be pretty close. If not, we're there. And so far it looks like I don't have sand. What a nice, wonderful surprise. Never mind, I am blind. I'll just collect all that. Let me just put, and then we'll just put this here. I forgot how many I needed, so let me double check that. It was like 9 and 54. Oh man. All right, yep, we need a little bit more. All right, which means we're definitely gonna need more black dye. I should just make a squid farm. Is that possible? I want to see why not. I mean, it is a mob. I just don't know how I'll be able to get that to work. I gotta keep killing more squids. Also, I do have another idea for a brand new series that I do want to do. I do want to ask this question though. Do we make it to where, we do it how we're doing it now? Obviously, it's not like every day, but do we do it to where like if we build something and we're off, like we jump off and the video is done, do you want it to where we would stop there until the next video and that's where we pick back up at, is where we left off on the last episode? Or do you want it where it goes in like the first 10 days of the series all in one video? Or do you want like first 100-day videos, something like that? Because I'm kind of liking the idea to where I would play for 10 days and then like 10 end game days, not real days, because that would be forever and that would take too long. But we would play for 10 end game days and then we would make it to where that would be one video. And then if we do another 10 days, I'll be second. We just do 10 days, 10 Minecraft days per video. Or do you want it to where it's like how it is, like how this is, where we pick up where we left off? Or do you want it in 100 days where we, play the game for 100 Minecraft days and then we make a video like that? I don't know. Let me know. Obviously, 100 days is going to be a little bit longer, so it's not going to be as fast. If you do 5 days, it should be a little bit faster. Definitely give more time for building and stuff like that. But the new series I have planned is a one chunk challenge, meaning we're only going to be able to build in one one chunk using the crate mod. I can't speak. So everything will be placed in one chunk, meaning we cannot leave that chunk in any way. If we do, we instantly get killed and the world gets deleted forever. Everything again has to be built in that chunk. So all the farms, all the builds, all like the power, everything like that has to be built in that one chunk. So we can use that chunk all the way to the bedrock, all the way to the sky limit, but we cannot leave the red border that is around it. So let me know what you think, and then yeah, we'll figure that out. But again, just let me know what you think in the comments about the time and how we should do the video scaling for that. But we should have enough sand for a little bit more. And we're definitely going to need more sand. All right, so we got the black wool done. We got the 9 stacks, 54. That is all sitting right here. We just got to make it actual concrete, which is placing it in water, which should be pretty simple. 2 cogwheels. Those were pretty simple. I should have those already. I lied. I don't. Good thing I have the shafts on me, so I can just do this because, well, I don't need that anymore. Cogwheels are done. I can now throw those in here. We need 3 gearboxes. I should have those, unless I threw them away somehow, which I might have. Cool. Well, I guess I'll make my own again. And then we just need 3 casings. Well, we have 2. I need 1 more casing, preferably. All right, there we go. Our 3 gearboxes are complete. Freaking quick. We need 10 glass panes. I should have those because I didn't really use that many glass panes. Yep, see, told you. Gray concrete. We'll get that in a minute. Lanterns should be pretty easy. We need 1 large cogwheel, which is also pretty cool. 1 large cogwheel is complete. And 3 lanterns. And I had 6 in here, so I just wasted iron. Cool. Lanterns are complete. Let me just throw these in my backy pack. Light gray concrete we can hold. Mechanical bearing, we need one of those, which is, how do we make that? Slab, casing. Okay. All right, so we'll get the casing. We'll do this, and then we can just throw everything in here. Let me pick it up. There we go. Mechanical bearing is complete. We need 24 oak logs. I wonder where I'm going to get those. We need 2 shafts. I'm going to hold off on the rotation controller, and then stone bricks. We do have a lot of stone bricks, so I'm hoping we have actually all of that. We don't have to worry about grabbing more. We need a stack of 48 stone brick stairs. Stacking how many? 46? 48? What? 48. Whoopsie. Alright, stacking 48 is also done. We can now get rid of that one on our list. We need 2 and 46 of base stone bricks. I'm actually pretty low on that. Cool. I actually don't have any more. Nope, I do have 2. Perfect. We need 1 super glue, 1 water wheel. Alright, well, the water wheel I have. I just need the super glue. It really didn't. Alright, well, I'm going to get everything, throw that in. And then obviously we should only have the concrete left, and then we should only have the concrete and that rotation controller. Yep, concrete and controller. Cool. So the controller should be relatively simple. Concrete I can actually do real quick. Have it. We're actually gonna go sleep so I don't get attacked by monsters while I'm down there. Technically, all I should have to do, so we should be able to put water here, and then we could just throw the concrete in this, then obviously that will switch over to the concrete. Then all we have to do is do that. Right click here and then hold. Should just be able to start a little farm of it. So let me get some water. I may have some already in my storage farm, but oh well, we got water right here. All right, so see, doing that. Okay, well, I mean, it's working. It's just very random. On times it wants to actually connect, which makes no sense. There we go. Now we got the little pattern going for it. Now we don't have to worry about anything about the concrete going up. We just got to worry about it flying everywhere else, because that's what it likes doing apparently. Alright, so we got all of our stacks of black concrete, which now can go into our chest, because those are fully complete. And then we can get our clipboard, we can do this, cross that off. We need gray concrete, light gray, and white. So gray, we need white and black. Now we can actually crush charcoal. Now I have a whole bunch of, hold on, I have a whole bunch of charcoal. Magical blocks. Technically, actually, if I go over to our farming island, we have a tree farm that has coal or charcoal to it. We could just crush that for both light gray and black dye. Honestly, it's simple. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we still have a whole bunch. I think that's enough. We should have plenty. If not, we still have more. Alright, so let's go to our crushing wheel. Let's make sure we don't have anything here. Except for 7,000 things to lag alike. Alright, cool. Let's do 6 stacks. Let's see how many we get out of this. It should actually go pretty quick. I mean, everything's full power on this. Unless we don't have... No, we have power. Okay. Yeah, it's going. It's definitely going to take a minute, though. So, I guess we gotta wait and wonder. Now, we only need 25 white concrete, which really, we can get white from this, so I'm not too worried. And we got extra bone blocks. And then I just need more sand, which actually I think... Nope, we're good. Never mind. So we got the white concrete powder, which is white concrete. So that's done. We need light gray and gray, which gray should be white and then light gray. White and black. Yeah. So we have white. We just need... Oh, look, we got gray. Hooray. We need 3 and 23, which means we're going to need more sand. I'm going to just throw everything in there just so it can re-go. Let's see if we have any more sand in here. If not, we got to go to the beach and, well, steal some. Yeah, we got sand. We'll take all of it. Alright, so we'll put our sand up here. We'll get our gravelays. And we need 3 stacks, right? 3 stacks and 23. That was only 2, so we definitely need more. Where's my sand? Actually pretty close. There we go. 3 and 23. We don't need any more of that. Alright, so gray is done. We just need light gray, which is 2 and 3, which is, what was light gray? Black dye and 2 white dye. Okay, I'll have to black that. Says I need 2 and 30. So we gotta make more. Can have that sitting in there. And we're actually already almost done. We just need a little bit more sand, but we don't have any more. Which sucks. Isn't there a way to make sand? I think I made sand before. I mean, this could have been gravel. Really isn't bad, you know why? Because I have gravel. I just do that, throw that in, and then we should get sand out of it. There it is. All right. That was pretty simple. We have sand now. We just need 30 more. There we go. 30 more of them. And we'll have our final pieces. Let's actually get our trophy. Just so we have, nope. So I can have this. We'll put this. We'll put it that way. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. 2 and 30. That is done. All we need is the rotation speed controller. But right now we're going to get all of our concrete. Well, turn to concrete. I'm going to get some extra diamonds so I can buy pickaxe real quick because I don't have that. But I got mending on my fishing rod. Alright. Let's get this set. Oh, too expensive. Never mind. I'm going to need another pickaxe. Don't I have an extra one? I may not, which means I don't have efficiency 4. I do not. Okay. Low iffy. And we already efficiency 4 here. That has impaling. I do want the impaling for the trident, but I really don't have a trident that's able to hold that. So efficiency 4, we need unbreaking, which means we're gonna have to get an unbreaking. Cool. Just what I was wanting. Now I gotta find my books. Alright, well, let's see if we can get an unbreaking, or if we're lucky enough, mending, piercing. All fortune 2 and efficiency. Let's go for efficiency. We'll just say efficiency. Power 3, I don't care about power. Prot 3, I'm not about that. Potato recovery, I'm a smite is practically useless. And prot. Riptide, I will take. We'll actually throw that one. These ones, we'll just get rid of. Just keep enchanting. 3, I'm okay. Alright, so we got our brand new pickaxe. Efficiency 4, fortune 2. Efficiency 4, fortune 3. So we're going to be down a little fortune on that one, but oh well. Fortune doesn't really help anyways, unless, something different. But let's go ahead and get these dies set in. We'll just be able to get all these pretty quickly. Alright, so we're getting to our final layer of concrete powder, or our final blocks of concrete powder. And then we still got to make that precision mechanism with the rotation speed controller. And it has to be set to 1. And there goes our pickaxe. Now I'm sad. Oh well, sadness over. Alright, well, our concrete is finished. Check our cactus. Oh yeah, the cactus is cactus. We're just going to throw all this in here. And then we're going to do a verification just in case to get everything thrown in. Oh wow, that was, never mind. All we need is a rotation speed controller, which is a brass casing, and I forgot the rest. Brass casing and precision. Okay, that's pretty simple actually. I thought that was going to be a lot of more useful. Alright, we need a gold sheet, so we do that. Alright, we got all the stuff we need for the precision mechanism. Let's go ahead and go over here to make it at least cool. We got to press this. Alright, so this will go in here, and then we just got to separate one. Now this may take a little minute, but if it works, I'm happy. If it doesn't, I'm sad. Alright, so we're on the final ones. We should be able to hopefully get it. Finally, I'm surprised it didn't break. We have that. We have that. Boom, we are complete. And now we can start the building process, which should be pretty simple. And let's hope our replay mod actually works and does not crash anything. Because if it does, I'm going to slowly lose my mind. But here you go, enjoy. Alright, the wither is done. Now, these light parts, I do kind of want to swap to like the dark gray pattern, or like the powder, not the pattern, what? Like the gray powder, just so it's has the darkness to it. Just because there's a lot of white spots to it, or like the very light points, and I'll be honest, it does not flow that nicely. So I do kind of want to swap these to the light gray, or like the dark gray, whatever it is, just the powder form. But I don't think I have any more. I mean, I do. But that seems to be alright though. I do like it. So we'll keep it like that for now. If we want to change it later on, we can. Right now, we'll keep it like that. We'll put our water there because we do have to go down in here. Alright, and then we'll try to find the rotation controller, which is actually over here. So we just gotta go all the way around. That is at 1, which means it is correct. We'll do that, we'll do that, and then that will rotate and spin. Obviously, we're not going to see this, so we don't have to worry. That is up there, which, I mean, oh well. Can't do anything about, I mean, I probably could, I just choose not to. We can probably increase the speed. I did like it how it was slow, but we could definitely increase it. Try and go up to 10. Okay, maybe a 5. Let's go over here and let's see how it looks. Yeah, I do like that. Now it is going to be pretty glitchy. Like, there's going to be some points to where it just like glitches out and teleports. Kind of can't do anything about that. That's just how everything wants to go for some reason. And of course, if you turn shaders off, everything just doesn't work. Which, I'll be honest, this still kind of looks pretty cool. The blue. I don't know why it does that, but oh well. That is pretty cool though. I do like it. And it shows from a good distance away. Yeah, that looks really cool. Now, if you actually go way over here, it is out of frame. But if you increase all the way to 37,000 things of light. Now, if you're walking over this hill, you're gonna, well, see that, which already looks good as it is. walk over this hill, you're gonna see this, which I'll be honest, still kind of looks cool. You don't see anything yet, but once you get closer and closer and closer, then it'll slowly and slowly start to fade in, or not fade in. It will kind of just pop in and get a jump scare. But as you can see, even with the fog, it looks really good. So I am a-okay with that, and it does spin, which is great. So I'm really happy. It looks nice. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. All right, well, it works, which is nice. We finally have our wither for the wither. Now it is very laggy, also probably because I have everything on. Yeah, it actually really doesn't lag that much. It's kind of crazy. We do have this now, so now we can, okay, if I would stop getting flint for everything, we can delete all this, and of course, we are fully complete. Now we are going to end today's video here, just because we already finished this, but this is also how I'm saying for the new series. Do we want it to where once we end the series, we leave it off right where we are, or what? We leave it off right where we are, and when we come back, it's right where we left off? Or do we do that, 5 days in Minecraft, 10 days in Minecraft, and we do those 10 days turn into a video, we do another 10 days turn to another video, stuff like that. But again, we are going to end today's video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. So if you want to check that out, you are free to. Do not worry. We also have started recently streaming on Twitch and Kick, doing some random games, just playing simulators, doing story games, random stuff like that. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate us. I'll see you guys later. Bye.